Sometimes losing makes you a winner. Kevin O'Leary, who is an entrepreneur on Shark Tank, recently stated in an interview on a street corner in New York City, he doesn't always win. But he says, if I win more than I lose, I'm a winner. Today, we're going to dive into the topic of how losing can make you a winner. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Robert Kayan, the High IQ Genius podcast host, and I am a life member of Mensa, which means I've tested in the top 2% of the populace in terms of my IQ. And I'm also a member of the High IQ Society Intertel. Now, they're different. Membership in Intertel requires that you test in the top 1% of the populace. Simply stated, based on the test that I have taken, I would qualify in the top 1% of the most intelligent people on Earth. Now, let's dive right in. Let me start off by saying that at first glance, when you hear that losing might in fact make you a winner, that sounds somewhat contradictory. But let me walk you through my experience and how it may impact the way you look at your life. You know, when I was a kid in junior high school, and even before, and in high school, I never won at anything. I never took first place in anything. I took second, I took third, but I never won. Now, I'm not saying I didn't accomplish anything. In baseball, Little League, I was the most valuable player, but I never hit the ball. I was an excellent shortstop, but when it came time to get up to the plate, I struck out every single time. And I remember vividly my father once saying to me, as I got up to bat, and all the other kids put their hands in their face and said, "Oh my God, he's going to strike out again." And my father said to me, "Bobby, you're going to close your eyes anyway. This time, when the pitcher throws the ball and you close your eyes, I want you to lean in just a little." So when that pitch came off the mound, and I was only 9 years old, and I closed my eyes, and I leaned in, sure enough, I got hit with the ball. And the irony of it is, that's what I was afraid of the entire time. But this time, when I got hit by the ball, I heard the umpire said, "Batter walk." So I got on base, and I never hit the ball. Well, let me tell you, I was so proud of myself that when I ran up to that base and I jumped up and down, I wanted everybody to see that I got on base, but I never hit the ball. Now, moving forward to junior high school, I was voted most school spirit. I was even the captain of the football team, but I never scored a touchdown. Not once. I remember that when we would practice, I would ask the other players to throw me the football in the end zone just to see what it felt like to catch the ball and be in the end zone. Let me go further. In football, I actually was awarded the hit of the year. Now, that may seem like I'm winning on some level, but what I'm talking about is being number one at something. I remember in track and field, I was a pole vaulter. I also ran the 220-yard low hurdles. And no matter how fast I ran or how hard I tried, I was always second or third place. I never won. And all of the things that I actually wanted to compete in life, I lost at. Now, it doesn't mean I didn't accomplish anything. It doesn't mean that I wasn't good at what I did. I just never had the opportunity to accept a first place trophy at anything that I did. Which leads me to the topic of this podcast today: how losing can make you a winner. Now, in my life, the one thing that I have learned through my experiences in losing is I have 100% control over when and if I quit. And we can take Mensa, for example. Had I been a winner in junior high school or high school, and as I look back at all my friends that were winners, well, let me just tell you, many of those people died in early death from various irresponsible activities. And they were captains of the football teams, winners of many contests, track and field, football, wrestling. And they all turned out to lose in life later on. And I'm not suggesting it's a result of their winning. What I'm saying is that losing early in life may make you a winner later down the road. Now, back to Mensa. Mensa is one of my proudest accomplishments, one of my most proud achievements in life. In fact, I'm actually the Mensa Life Members coordinator for our special interest group on Facebook. And the Mensa group that I am the coordinator of, we have about 300 members currently. And so how that ties into the topic today is I found out something that I was good at. And that's using my brain, being smart, analyzing problems, never giving up, understanding what it takes to become a winner. So when we approach problems in life, I want to impart on you one of the most important things that we can do is sometimes come in second or third or fourth or not at all. Because as I look back to those circumstances where other people won, and remember, when we win, we don't go over the sequence of events oftentimes that led us up to winning. We're too busy celebrating our win, right? But when we lose, we go back and we dissect every possible scenario which could have caused our failure or our loss. And then we replay those over and over so that we don't make that mistake again. wherein, in fact, we don't learn a lot from winning, but we do learn a lot from losing. And that lesson stays with us our entire life. And what it's done for me is it made a young man who was a loser become a winner in life. And if you were to ask me back then, hey, would you like to lose for the next 20 years so that when you became an adult, you would have all of your accomplishments and your successes and all of the big, important things come true? I would have said, sure. But back then, when I was just a kid, winning in sports, in competitions, basketball, football, track and field, wrestling, all those competitive sports, as I look back on them, not only do I not remember them, I don't think they contributed to my success in life. Now, they're not without merit. It doesn't mean that I didn't learn responsibility and commitment and how to socialize and be competitive. But all of those things combined together did not make me what I am today. So what I want to leave you with is when you lose in life, there is a silver lining. It doesn't make you a loser. Like Kevin O'Leary said in his interview, hey, I don't win them all, but if I win more than I lose, I'm a winner. And that's exactly the attitude that we all should have. We're not going to win everything in life, but if we win more than we lose, we're winners. And watching this podcast and going on this journey with me is my winning with you. So I'd like to close the podcast today by saying thank you so much to all of those people who have joined me in this journey. We are building our audience gradually. If you have comments, please feel free to list them in the comments below. I am open to your suggestions and thoughts and feelings, and I do read all your comments. So remember this: be happy, be awesome, be the best version of you that you can be. And remember, at the end of the day, it's you against the world, and I'm betting on you. Thank you.